everything will break one day. Doesn't matter what it is. Garbage is the only industry that will one day own all your possessions. So my name is Tom Szaky, yeah, and that's who I am. Terracycle always started with this kernel of how do you eliminate the idea of waste. That's our reason for being. And I think it's very important when you start an idea to be really centered on your reason of being, right? What are you trying to solve? But then be super flexible with how you accomplish doing that. We run, say, the world's largest supply chain for ocean plastic, where all over the world, from New Zealand to Brazil, UK, Canada, we have teams that are working with NGOs to collect ocean plastic from oceans, rivers, lakes, and beaches. And anyway, long story short, we collect it, process it, and it turns into things like the Head & Shoulders bottle or the Fairy dish soap bottle, some pretty big brands. I was born in Budapest in '82, and back then it was still under the Iron Curtain, because the Iron Curtain fell in 1989. So my parents wanted to leave, and we left in '86 when Chernobyl happened. That allowed to create some sort of instability, and we escaped effectively as refugees. I'm married to Avi, and she's this amazing woman that we met in Tel Aviv, in Tel Aviv. And she's phenomenal, like just so fantastic. And so we have two kids together, Jamie and Leo. My kids' room is really cool. They have, like, you know, stars from fiber optic lights. And then like a train that goes around the top perimeter. And then there's a ladder going through the roof that goes into a secret hideout room upstairs. It's amazing. You get to really appreciate everything deeper, I think, you know, when you have children, and then also understand life really well, because you get to see how a human being grows up and what how they think, how they evolve. It's really, you know, quite fantastic. And we're here in the middle of the forest, you know, in our little, like, playhouse sort of thing. As we go, the treehouse is a really fun spot. So this is I first put the net up, which is like a trapeze net, so you can effectively have a hammock with 20, 30 people in it at the same time. And you're really high up, but you get this, it's just really a fun experience to lie out on it. The vertical parts are all wood I found in the forest here. Super heavy, by the way. And then, you know, other sort of construction materials. And it's got these slides, and it's really fun. I've built everything here, basically. Now, you know, I've learned along the way, so sometimes if I need a really specialty maneuver, like put a pipe in here or run some, you know, complex electrical work, I may bring in a specialist. So what I love about that is you also learn how to do all this stuff, right? It also demystifies, by the way, the everything around you when you know how to build it and you know what's going on. It's actually way easier than you think. Yeah, I call myself both, you know, like an amateur artist. Some of the stuff here is mine, like the painting, or like that print there. That's something I did. I love collecting art. Do a lot of Hungarian artists, so maybe 20–30% of the stuff in here is from Hungary. For my wife, Avi, I built this spa. So we have that upstairs, you know, with a sauna and so on. You know, lots of plants and just a really fun, relaxing space. And I'm now building sort of the next the second guest room upstairs is going to be, the theme is like a wizard library at night, had you met the wizard in the forest. And it'll be sort of like an office guest room sort of thing. There's visual appealment everywhere you look. I love the idea of busyness, and there's always something to dazzle the eye. If you walked into my office, it'd be even crazier than this. It's basically an open area for graffiti. And the graffiti changes every 5 to 7 days. You know, it's all repainted by artists who come in. It's amazing because, you know, you're not being chased by the cops. It's, you know, you have time. The quality of art is phenomenal, just phenomenal. We're going to probably put a book out at some point on the graffiti at Terracycle. We do books every, you know, and we have our TV show and stuff, so we do a lot of content. But yeah, we'll end up releasing a graffiti book one day. It's fun, you know. It's a colorful life. I really live in a world where all of my dreams are more or less manifested, and that's super fun.
I think we're good on the interview.
Okay, cool.